of
Just
the
lost my
NFL
last
brings
game,
us to
man.
the city of Angels, Los Angeles,
Beat
California.
the shit out of this
It
dude right
is
here.
week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll
The
be the
brakes off
Buffalo
his ass.
Bills taking on the LA Chargers. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
That was my man,
Stephon Diggs, and he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 58 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second down, here's Allen. Pass incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt to that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Allen.
I should have picked that shit up. Damn.
Just been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The kickback pass is good, and the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Had one big play of what they hope
I
will
should
be
have jumped
many
on
others
front of
throughout
that. I
the
did,
game.
but I ain't pressed the button.
For
I was trying to go for a hit.
like that, those explosives that we talk about, that allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball
I was about
to
that
the
left
25.
exactly how I was supposed to.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top.
Come on, Samuel.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop it for a loss of 4.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Allen now looks to throw. This one complete to Curtis.
Where's the guy in the middle of the field?
To the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the
play your
tempo.
assignment. Like, you left the middle of the field wide to fuck open. I knew you were supposed to be in the middle of the field.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook, running left. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Tito Ogbanaya making that tackle.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Touchdown, Bills! James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are once again back in front.
That was covered.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw
nice
one there.
Punch out.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, they can repeat that in Chargers' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And probably it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
16 more on that one and another first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And a nice job to break through the one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Oh my God, he's tired.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. Six yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Herbert now. Herbert has it knocked free. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. First down, here's the run with Cook. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And guys, and now look at this.
Oh my God, that's 3 fumbles in the first half.
The DBs has it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
3 fumbles. 3.
Drives, fumbles on their last 2. I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film.
Wow.
And only if they manage to win the game.
A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal.
3 fumbles. This man was able to create 3 fumbles.
If not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it.
3 fumbles, dog.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the 2nd half, and they trail as we get back underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got it. It's Spiller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
This was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Again, Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Herbert. Complete yet again to Spiller. Touchdown! Isaiah Spiller. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. And Diggs has it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Allen. That is caught. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown. But he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Left side.
Don't block me, man. Like, come on, bro. You can't block me. If I'm pursuing, you should be pursuing. You shouldn't just be standing there.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Gave it 35 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Herbert. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 43 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. Yeah, we've discussed this before. We've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Allen now looks to throw. He's got
Come on, bro.
And he is going to have first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. As they'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he is going to score.
4 turnovers. 4. How he dropped off, I don't know.
Dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Some fumbles hurt. 3 fumbles.
The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 3rd and 2, Herbert. That one caught by Allen. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. Herbert back to the air.
No. He's supposed to be coming back.
Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be coming back.
The issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give
5,
credit to this
2
defense.
picks.
They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They start the drive with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
2 picks.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers get a bit closer. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right way to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So he didn't slide out of bounds.
Receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now in the afternoon. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. And now defensively,
every time you go to a certain formation, he do a certain
Remember,
play.
they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Shit is enormous, fuck, man.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And taking it across.
Bro, what are we doing, man? Fuck!
And his defense here going to earn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook.
Let me push forward.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Second down at 4. They'll try the middle with Cook. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Here's 2nd down. Herbert. And this is intercepted.
Guys, when he come back, I'm wanting him to jump. I just want him to jump. That's it, man.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the score.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Chase Claypool, 31 yards. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and this one will be brought back to the 22. Charles.